We're losing our sunshine. Last little bit before it goes. Well, so been very productive today. I'm super excited. I've got four of the 9. I've got wood enough for 5 more. Yeah, so let's do this. Whoa. Yeah. Super happy. It's coming the way that it's planned. And I've got it measured over, and all of them will be, geez, how do I do this? All right, there we go. All of them will be within, this is 2 feet right here. 2 feet. And there will be cameras. There will be 2 feet on that side as well. Why? Well, this same pattern here is going to go along, backwards, along this side. So it'll be like 1 out, 3 feet, 1 out, 3 feet, 1 out, 3 feet, 1 out, 3 feet. But I'm leaving room so that they can go over that wall and connect to this one and tie in really well. Because if it's not, so over here on this side, I should do it while the sun is shining. What the hell? I was just trying to get it perfect. So over here, like this little thing here that sticks out, it's going to support a diagonal one that comes up and meets, well, over here, meets the roof. The same is going to start here and go up and meet the roof, and also on the back side. So I decided I need to put one here and here. I'm going to get in close between the windows, right where that tough spot is, the more studs. And there will be one here and one here. So I can get back. And then it will go up diagonal and hold, and this one will go up and diagonal and hold. So it will be visually a representation, not a representation, but correlated, with what's on the front. There will be some on the side, and that's for stability. That's to hold up the roof. So very good. I've been covered in sawdust all day. Not my favorite, but I would rather fresh sawdust than moldy wood. You know how it is. Tearing down those cabins. Yeah, so anyway, very happy, very pleased. See them sticking out like that. And we'll go over here. And it's quite nice up there. Up in the loft, yeah, see, and then it sticks out 3 feet on this as well. And there is the support that will have a diagonal piece of wood. Oh, Pickles is just climbing that. Where'd he go? What? Pickles! Hi! Yeah, he just climbed that. Chasing some kind of, don't know. I didn't see it. Some kind of varmint. Because that's what he does. Yeah. Good boy, Pickles. Did you catch it? Alright. Where were we? Somewhere. Talking about overhangs. Yeah. So, if I can do it this way with this hand, this will have sticking out, sticking out, sticking out, sticking out, like that. Same measurement. It's 20 inches on 20 inches and a quarter on center. That's only because it needs to fit all 9 in between those 2 marks. So leaving the 2 feet on the outside and the outside for those other. I figured 3 feet would be too greedy to have 3 feet and 3 feet. It needs to tie in tight, and I will definitely add some metal in there to do it. I may even bolt through the end stud. That's if I do it this way, I may try to draw a line backwards. It'll go in, it'll connect in, and then I may drive a bolt from that side, bonk, into it. Maybe, because it needs to be extra tight. But I'm gonna put the Simpson strong ties on there, and there, looking good. All right. I'm gonna get it up. Oh, my bridge has been here. I move it around based on what I'm doing, but I build them over here, up on top of here. It's like my little table that has enough room, and then I scoot it over, and so this moves into the middle. But when it's in the middle, I bump my head. Yeah, I know. It's like super cool that way. All right. Looking good. Yeah. Well, sadly, it's not. Yeah, the sunshine was coming in and it was bouncing. Ooh, looked good. I ran over to get my camera. And it just started disappearing. Yeah, so c'est la vie. So I've measured so that they're centered, and then I put one screw in, and then measuring them over from 2 feet in, and then measured on center, measure how it will go. So, and we got some sunshine over there in the neighbors mountains. Hey, neighbors mountains. Yeah. So, but this is me standing. This is 6 feet. It's actually 6 feet and a 2x4. So it's a little over 6 feet. Oh, it's like the ideal height for girls want their man, right? 6 feet 2 inches, something like that. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, not my height. So, yeah. And so I can walk without ducking, but if I hold it up, yeah, I can do that. So there's a couple. They're all the splits are offset, so that this here is halfway. So it's got a 10-foot 2x8 and a 10-foot 2x8. And then in this side, if I did the same thing, the weak point would be in the middle. So on this one, I put a full one centered here, centered on that. And then on that side and on that side of this full one, I've cut one in half. So there's 5 feet. There's a 5-foot 2x8. And that is done with this. It's done with glue and it's done with nails from both sides. It ain't going anywhere. If anything, I wish I had like 3 more bottles of glue. I would have used it because, you know, the glue is pretty good. So, and then this side, the same thing, 5 feet. So, in theory, this, disregard this. There was a couple of nails in there, but this 2x4 was bending, curving, and so the outer side was up and all these weren't sitting right, and so I went and cut it and cut it and cut it and then nailed like a whole bunch to make sure that it's good and fastened, but yeah, so that was not ideal, but it was curving the very first. This is like one of the first boards I put in and it was already curving. I was like, nah, it's not gonna work. And then it came back to bite me. So yeah, next time if there's a curve, I'm just gonna cut it off and put a new one in. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, right. So in theory, on the ends, it will be 2 feet and then 3 feet, which is 5 feet, which is half of a 2x8. That's exactly what this piece here is doing, except for I'll have 2 of them together, glued and nailed from both sides, and that will be my joist. That will be my roof joist. I should say supporting joist because I think I'm going to run small regular joists on the other direction. We'll see. Because this is, you know, feels wide, and I'd like it to be extra, tight. So, so if you were to imagine this being cut all the way, take this piece and move it over here and attach it, boom, here. So then it would be 2 feet, 3 feet. Yeah. So if I do bolt it, it will be through something like this and almost exactly like this, except the problem is that it would be made from 2 2x4s, just like this there. So if I bolt through the center, it's gonna go right in between them. So anyway, these are little factors I gotta consider, you know, and I may put just 2 small lag bolts in instead of 1 big one, but 1 high, 1 low, or 1 high on one of the, you know, the thing, and then 1 low on the other one, and you know, either way, I'll figure it out. So this is these are the little things I have to decide at the moment, you know, as it comes. So like something like this, where this I tried. It's equal with this one, but then this one was like went low, so I put this on top, and it was like there's a gap, so I went ahead and just used my planer and went buzz, and then it fit nice. So little things, just little decisions like that. So yeah, I don't have them all oriented the same though. So you have like the half one on this side, half one on this side, and the half one on this is on this side, and then this one again half one is on this side. Why did I do it that way? I would rather have them perfect and symmetrical and pretty and looking all the same, and that's the artist in me. Except as I make them, it's kind of a rough process because I'm using that over there, and then you can see in the video how I'm doing it, but and there are imperfections. And so when I pull it off and I roll it up and then I scoot it over, I find that if one of them has a slight bow, I have the bow going up. Two of them are already had the bow going down, and so I could see the droop, and so I flipped it over and redid my strong ties to be on the other side. So it's yeah. Kind of a process, huh? So I don't know. Maybe I don't think I'm gonna paint anything in here, but I may like whitewash it, so that it has some kind of I don't know, something to it. And hey there, Pickles. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Okay, that's all. Yeah, I haven't done anything on the outbuilding. It's storing a bunch of my wood because my little wood carrying contraption broke. So, and all the wood just went flopping down onto the ground. Well, I can show you down there. I don't have to do it from up here. Oh, this bridge is in my back. Okay. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I went ahead and took the challenge from myself to cut those in half. I left one. I out of some kind of weird, sick hope that I can recover it and have it long, and then I can use it. But what I wanted to use it for, the long one, it's that's not even in the plan anymore. So I don't know what I'm hoping for it to be long and usable for, but it's you hear the bird? Yeah, I can't whistle like a bird. So I'll be cutting that one too. It's just the idea of, like, once you cut it, there's no uncutting it. So these are them. They're much more straight now that they've been cut, and there's still a little bit of a a twist to them, but not nearly what they were. I mean, I can step on this end. You can see how, I don't know if you can see that. I can see it. That's what matters. And it's foobarred. So yeah, so that is that. Also, I cut this one. I was using my Sawzall, not this blade. I pulled this one out so I could get the wood cutting one in there. This is like wood with nails in it, just in case there's nails. But no, this is clean wood, so I was using the regular wood cutting big teeth. You can see the paint from the saw blade. Yeah, so I cut this one. Well, that's what I used to cut those. Then I cut this one. This is the shorter one. It's a a 4x6, not the giant 4x8s. And I put it in here, tested it. It's nice, it's tight, nice tight fit. And ta-da, this other piece that was cut off of it is long enough to go from that one to this one. So I'll have to cut that one again, just so that it's the right width, but then I'll put it here to here. And super, super strong. It'll be good. Yeah, and then, oh, and I took one of the now 8-foot pieces. I took one of them and stood it up right here, up 8 feet. Looked cool. Yeah, but it reminds me that it's the roof is gonna block my beautiful view. So, oh well. I don't want it to block my view. Is that selfish of me? So maybe I'll put the posts up and I won't put the roof for the deck on just yet. Maybe. But that way I can enjoy the fresh air unencumbered. It's still going to be open to the air, so, you know. But that will be last on the, not last, but it'll be lower on the list. So, on the priority list. Yeah. But I've stopped, obviously, as I mentioned before, because I ran out of floor joists. So, I will be going to town tomorrow and uploading stuff because, you know, I got to take that time. I'm kind of backed up on uploading. But Instagram is, you know, pictures. Hey, pickles. Yeah, so I'll be picking up the remaining joists, and I will be picking up more roof joists. But they don't, I mean, I'll get the 10-foot, but they don't need to remain 10 feet. They can be, because I'm going to cut them in half. But all those ones will be for those. Boom, boom, boom. And what I was mentioning about these, gotta navigate this little maze that I've created for myself. Yeah, I've already got the wood. This is a 4x8. I've already got the other 4x8s that will start here and go up diagonally. I have them. I just need to cut them. And well, to be honest, I'm a little nervous about it because it's a big, heavy log piece of wood that's gonna be sort of dangling there in the air. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I may require the tractors. That's what I'm looking at. I may require the tractor. I may have to strap it onto the bucket and use the bucket to put it in place. The thing is, whatever I do to the to put those up in place, I need to be able to do it to all 4 corners. And being on the back side, that's going to be tough. So I got to come up with a plan to place them somehow. So, yeah, I think that'll do it. Yeah. So, beautiful, wonderful joists. Sport joists? And joists. They're, yeah, I'm excited. All right, that's all.